Car tester Jan Becher recalls that diesel engines are known for long-distance prowess and strong torque. We might think the diesel scandals had all but stopped their development, so it may be surprising to learn that Audi is offering its sporty S models like the S6 and the S7 in Europe only with newly developed diesel engines. That calls for a closer look to find out what's really new about this diesel and how it drives.
Sich das Ganze mal anzuschauen und zu gucken, was wirklich neu an dem Dieselmotor ist und wie sich fährt.
S7 fans, brace yourselves. Not only is the new S7 Sportback losing its spark plugs, but two of its cylinders, replacing its 4-liter V8 gasoline engine with a 3-liter V6 diesel. But first things first. The S model's front still has its familiar wide black single-frame grille and scowling air intakes. From the side, the S has kept its characteristic aluminum side mirror housings. In back, it now sports the continuous light strip familiar from the A7. And an all-black diffuser and matte black tailpipe trims. So, in terms of appearances, little to nothing has changed. As said, the real change is under the hood. In switching to diesel, Audi's engineers paired an electrically controlled supercharger with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. The 3-liter V6 diesel puts out a total of 257 kilowatts and generates maximum torque of a whopping 700 Newton meters. So, what's it like to drive? And how does the electric supercharger affect it? In an average turbocharged car, Jan Becher imagines acceleration would be fairly straightforward. Step on the gas, the engine revs higher. There's a moment of turbo lag, and off you go. But with its electric supercharger, the S7 has virtually no turbo lag. So no matter what the speed range, whether in stop-and-go traffic or coming up from rock-bottom revs, just put the pedal down, and the 700 Newton meters make for lots of fun. The technology is impressive as well. Alongside the exhaust gas turbocharger and exhaust manifold, the electric supercharger is mounted on the engine in the charge air duct just behind the intercooler. Most of the time, the electric supercharger is bypassed. But when lots of power is needed and not enough energy is available from the turbocharger, the bypass valve is closed to divert the intake air to the electric supercharger. Compressed at 240 kilopascals, the air is forced into the combustion chamber. The electric supercharger kicks in to support the turbocharger whenever it's not able to deliver sufficient power to provide the necessary torque. For the interior, Audi's going with the virtual cockpit and central infotainment screen, even moving the switches for the climate control onto a touchscreen display of their own. Optimally, here again, the S models retain their traditional look inside with dark hues, aluminum trim elements, and contrasting stitching. Jan explains that the combination of electric supercharger, a V6 turbo diesel, and a 48-volt mild hybrid system that both drives the electric supercharger and enables energy recuperation and a highly efficient start-stop system with coasting functionality adds up to a quite decent fuel consumption. Audi rates it at 6.5 liters for the S7. He himself managed about 8 liters, but most of the time he was pushing the car to see what it could do. While the electric supercharger helps to enhance performance, the mild hybrid system helps to reduce fuel consumption. It's made up of a 10 ampere-hour lithium-ion battery and a belt-driven alternator starter. The system can recover up to 8 kilowatts from braking. It also allows for start-stop operation from speeds as low as 22 kilometers per hour and coasting for as long as 40 seconds. That can save up to 0.4 of a liter of diesel per 100 kilometers. Young concludes that the new S7 looks quite smart and has the power and comfort he needs to cover thousands of kilometers with ease. And this STDI doesn't even know the meaning of turbo lag.